Hi friends, I am Fazia and welcome you all to my Sleep Time Story channel. Today I have brought an interesting story for you. The fox tried to trap Choo Choo, but it had no idea that the Choo Choo was cleverer than it. Choo Choo had already given it idea to hide in the oven pit, which the fox approved. Friends, let's watch what would happen when the fox is inside the oven pit. The fox laughed at Choo Choo's stupidity. It thought Choo Choo had handed itself on a silver platter. The oven pit was a perfect place to hide and snatch any rabbit that would come by. After some time, the fox wondered. It had been in the nature so long, it didn't know what the oven pit was. Just to feed its curiosity, it asked Choo Choo, "Why did Gogo Shashi make this oven?" Choo Choo got a little flustered. It didn't want the fox to know the purpose of the oven pit, or its plan would fail before it even started. Choo Choo hurriedly said, "I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I doubt Gogo Shashi knows either. This poor lad comes home in the evening, eats food, and rests after his tiring routine. It was his wife that had asked for it, and it is only her that knows oven pit's function. After all, his wife is the one that deals with all the house affairs. You know, we are animals and just obey her orders." The fox was satisfied with the answer and it didn't probe in the matter any longer. As they reached the house, they noticed the front door of the house was open. Gogo Shashi was standing in the front porch and all the other rabbits were running around in front of him. Since they were all busy, Choo Choo took this chance to sneak the fox into the empty oven pit. It asked the fox to go in, and without any delay, the fox jumped inside in a single leap. It was time for the rabbits to start bringing in the hay and the dried wood. Gogo Shashi voiced his command and all the rabbits got to work. They started picking up wood from a pile of wood lying on one side and put it in the oven one by one. The fox began to hear the pitter-patter of the rabbits running around. Choo Choo grabbed a mouthful of grass and appeared at the edge of the oven pit. "Friend, now it's time to cover you. I hope you are not worried," the rabbit asked. The fox looked up Choo Choo, who was standing at the edge of the oven pit, licked its lips, stared at the rabbit with greedy eyes as it was a piece of meat. "No, no, not at all. In fact, I'm very comfortable here," the fox said mischievously. "All right, my friend, I would go and help the rabbits to fill the oven pit with the grass and the wood. Otherwise, Gogo Shashi's wife would not give us any food tonight." Knowing the fox is satisfied, Choo Choo retreated from the oven and began helping its fellow rabbits. The rabbits filled the oven pit as fast as they could. They filled it up more than usual and had put extra fuel today on Choo Choo's instructions. When they finished the job and the fox was completely covered, Gogo Shashi's wife came and set the fire to the dried grass and wood. Choo Choo was sitting at a distance with its fellow rabbits. It was awaiting the whole scene to unfold in front of its eyes. It watched the burning fire with satisfaction and rejoiced in its heart for the cunning fox that was about to meet its doomed end. It silently apologized to Gogo Shashi that I wasn't cruel, but there was no other solution to save our lives. I didn't know what else I could do except to show some trick. It was either the fox or the rabbits that would survive at the end of the day, and I was not going to let myself get eaten. The fox may have been cunning, but I am also smart. Choo Choo was smiling silently. The burning fire in the oven turned into flames which were rising higher and higher as expected. But today, at the same time, there was something unusual as well, and that was the fox's cry. The fox started growling and screaming loudly. The screams were getting louder and louder with each passing moment. Gogo Shashi was in the room. Suddenly he heard the fox's cry and came to the courtyard quickly. Looked here and there but couldn't find it. After a few moments, realizing where the sound of the crying fox came from, Gogo Shashi rushed towards the oven. The fox was fully wrapped in flames. Gogo Shashi was shocked to see the injured fox inside. Oven pit was a deep hole and it was almost impossible for the fox to jump up, especially when the fire was on. Watch the next video for part 5 of the story A Foolish Fox. Please like, share and subscribe.